Hey everyone, it's Anna Marie Wallace with the Women's Business Center of Utah on another live stream. These are some of my favorite things that we get to do. And I'm joined by Ruby Seering. She is a business owner who has won $1,000 from the Women's Business Center of Utah through our grant giveaway. So just as a reminder, we did a grant giveaway through the month of February. 5 winners throughout our state win $1,000 each, all to help us promote and increase the number of listings at utahwomenowned.com. This is a directory of businesses throughout Utah that are owned and operated by women. It's one way you can find which businesses are women-owned to better support them. So we drew Ruby's name randomly, and you joined the directory and at least did a few things to help promote it. So Ruby, go ahead and introduce yourself and tell us a little bit more about your business.
I am Ruby Seering. I live in West Valley City, Utah. My business is Ruby's Natural Boutique, and I make homemade soaps from scratch. I also do bath products like bath bombs, lip balms, things like that. And I started doing that because my daughter has really problems with skin irritations and things like that. And I wanted something that was going to be gentle for her skin and not cause her issues. So I started researching and looking at different things, products that I could do, and learned that I could actually make soap. And I really enjoyed doing that. I do that with my older daughter. She likes to help design things and things like that. We choose colors and different things like that, from everything from all natural with no colors or just essential oils to some fun ones like watermelon and lemon pie.
That'll make me want to eat it.
You got to be really careful. I've had some people that have tried to. One lady actually took a bite out of one of them that was I made some boxes of chocolates a year ago for Valentine's, and they were little pieces. And the daughter thought it was really funny. Her mom said, "These are horrible chocolates." And she said, "Mom, they're soap." And it was a chocolate scent and chocolate color. So it has happened.
That's so true. But we all like to have the names of things that we would recognize and like to have. This is really interesting and fun that so many, like my son is in the background. So it's fun when and a lot of work too, when you decide, there's something that's missing out there that I need or my family member needs, where it's something different than the average person, and you go out seeking how to make that better for yourself. And in the process, start something of your own. So you told us a little bit about the reason behind the business, but tell us how you got started and why you decided not just to go find something, but to make it yourself.
I just started doing research to see what was in soaps and things like that, and started looking around on YouTube and things and finding tutorials and things like that, and started taking classes on how to make your own soaps and design your own soaps.
That's so great. Yeah, well, this is momhood, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, this is Hayden, everybody. You want to say hi? Hi. He got hit. Well, he got an owie yesterday at the daycare. So, well, I'm just really excited to get to know what you're doing because, when we meet new women business owners, sometimes we have no idea where they are in the state because our services are statewide. So West Valley City, that's not too far from one of our offices. And it's really nice to get to know the person who won were you the statewide winner or were you the
I am the statewide winner, yes.
You're statewide, okay. So we interviewed Brandy. She's the Wasatch Front. So those awards, $1,000 each, went to a woman business owner who was on the directory and helped promoted it in Northern Utah, Southern Utah, Eastern Utah, Wasatch Front, and statewide. So this is so fun to get to know the statewide winner. Of all those who joined us, we randomly picked your name from all of the names. So that was an even less likelihood for one person. So congratulations that you were selected, and thank you so much for being on the directory. So
I'm very excited.
Good. So tell us a little bit more about where you sell these products. You said, all the different kind of varieties that you have. Where do you sell them?
Right now, I have an Etsy shop. I have a Facebook page. I'm also signed up to do different farmers markets all over the Salt Lake Valley for the summer. I'm going to start doing farmers markets, and then hopefully later this afternoon, my website will launch. So I don't have a storefront, but I do boutiques and farmers markets, things like that.
Oh, good. So you can go to a local farmers market in the Wasatch Front and find your products.
Yes, ma'am.
Exciting. I love that because a lot of the people who attend farmers markets really care about buying local and buying fresh. And so I love that your products are right in line with all of those that they're looking at and seeing at a farmer's market. So I'm wondering if we can talk just a little bit more about just your entrance into entrepreneurship. Again, I just love those stories. So did you, and I'm not sure if you already shared the time frame, was this just a year ago? Was it 20 years ago? When did you start into business?
I started doing it about 3 years ago when every soap I used on my daughter, just her skin just would get irritated. So I just started looking about 3 years ago and started doing research about 3 years ago. I actually became a sole proprietor in 2019. So that's been 3 years with this business and has gone from there.
Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. There might be women who are listening into this live stream or later on that have an idea or a great need, whether it's something that a product or service that's not, you can't find the one that you really need for you or your family. This is a great example, Ruby, that you can do whatever you want. We can help you with it. The Women's Business Center of Utah, we provide advising for free. We've actually provided advising one-on-one for women business owners for 24 years. So you can meet with one of our advisors one-on-one to get help. And then we also have training on our website and also in person and on Zoom. Those are all free right now. And then we also have and promote Kiva loans, 0% interest and no fees. I mean, doesn't sound too good to be true, but it actually is true. It's made possible by the Women's Business Center of Utah here. And like we've been mentioning, the directory, utahwomenowned.com. Is there anything that you'd like to share with those who are listening who are also women business owners or aspiring entrepreneurs that you could share with them that might help them on their journey?
If you have an idea, go for it. Just put one foot in front of the other and keep working at it. It may take a while, but you can do it. You can do anything you really want to do.
That's so true. If some people have thought, I've always wanted to own a business, that's like me for a long time. And I have 2 small businesses. And then there are those of you that it just comes just randomly to you. I've never thought of it before. I'm so glad that you're a great example, Ruby, of, like you said, putting one foot in front of the other and making things happen. You can't do it alone. I'm sure you've had people that have mentored you and helped you along the way. Have you participated yet with the Women's Business Center of Utah?
I've been looking at all the things, trying to figure out where I can fit things in, because I actually am a partner in another business that is really busy right now. It's tax season and I have a tax business.
Oh, so and you're so nice to get on a live stream so close to tax day.
So I'm working, as soon as that's done, then I'm going to check out all of your items and see what I can do to improve my managerial skills and things like that through the Women's Business Center.
Oh, I'm so glad. And you said it just right. We're here to help in any way that we can. And I'm not even surprised that you're as an entrepreneur or a business owner of yet another business, because once you get doing that, it's not too out of the realm of possibilities to do a second one. So congratulations on being a grant winner. We just love making sure that women have the support they need, the skills they need to learn. No one knows how to run a business when you start. But most importantly right now is getting money to those business owners so that they can expand their businesses. So tell us just briefly what you plan on spending the money on to help your business grow.
More molds, because I pour them into molds, things like that. Supplies, because right now with the supply chain and everything is so expensive, and I buy all my ingredients from scratch. So I have each individual oil that I have that I add. And so to buy more supplies and things like that. And I'm actually going to use it to pay for the whole summer, the farmers market here in West Valley.
Oh, nice.
And so that, and then to get my notary public for my own business.
That's so great. That's a whole other topic, but getting your notary public is a really great thing to serve your community.
Well, it goes with taxes as well.
Yeah.
And so that I'm using that as part with my other business as well.
I love that. And just thinking about, and maybe this is something we could challenge everybody. I've never challenged anybody on a live stream, but if you have a business and if you can think of a way you can put a little bit of money to help you grow something, if you can't keep up with demand, you can spend a little bit of money to help you with that and get your products and services.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Is there anything else you'd like to share before we close?
Thank you so much to the Women's Business Center of Utah.
Oh, I'm so glad. And it's nice to get to know Ruby and the others that we've had on live streams. Ladies, we're here to help. We're a nonprofit. Right now, we don't charge for anything. And just so you know, our biggest sponsors are the Salt Lake Chamber, the SBA, your federal taxpayer dollars, Chase, American Express, Wells Fargo, and many others. And a special shout out and thanks to NASDAQ Foundation, who provided the cash for these grant giveaways. We don't just give away cash unless somebody else is able to provide that to our center. So as a 501c3 public charity, we're happy to help. And thanks so much, everyone, for joining. And Ruby, it's so nice to get to know you. I hope that we get to come to one of the farmers markets and get to know you personally. Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. We'll see you later.